Hey guys, so today I have a I hope this is quick. It's a haul from e.l.f. A lot of their brand new stuff kind of seemed intriguing to me, so I was like, oh my gosh, totally gonna go in and get some of this stuff. So I have this giant bag and this thing of new e.l.f. products. I already have a couple of products that I've purchased throughout the years from e.l.f. and for a very long time I kind of forgot about e.l.f. and I was just like, you know, there's nothing new I can try there. Like, I've tried a majority of things and it's come to a point where I know what's good, what's bad, and I've heard enough about other products that I'm not like interested in trying them myself. But they came out with a lot of cool new things and I definitely looked into it. I read some of the reviews, I watched some of the YouTube videos, and I'm just really interested to try some of these things. So the first thing, I'm just going to get this out of the way because it's big. They had a coupon code where this is normally retails I think for like $30 and it was for $5. It's the brush set. Comes in this little black carrying case, and when you open it, whoa, things fall out. It has 11 brushes. I'm just gonna, for the hell of it, show you what's in here. I've only tried a couple of e.l.f.'s brushes, so I'll be trying these out and tell you guys how I feel about them. I do know they're already really super soft. That's why I actually, took the opportunity to get these. Then there's this fan brush, which would be perfect for highlight. Concealer brush, and I might not be using this for a concealer. I'll probably end up using it as a kind of like under the eye smudgy brush. Then the next one is actually called the smudge brush. It's just a smaller type of brush, and I feel like it'll again be perfect to put underneath the eyes. Then this is the angled foundation brush. I don't really use foundation brushes, so it's interesting to see what I'm going to use this for. Probably under my eyes for concealer. And here we come to my favorite brush of all time. It is the e.l.f. powder brush. As I started with makeup, I've used this for foundation, I've used this for powder, I've used this for bronzer, I've used this for blush, I've used this for everything. I think this is such an essential brush in your collection, and it's only $3. You can't beat it. Yeah, okay, next one is a small precision brush. It's even tinier. Next one is a small angled brush. It just looks like an angled brush. Then the eyeshadow C brush probably would be great for all this stuff that I purchased, which you'll see in a second. Blush brush. I need a blush brush right now because all of mine are dirty. And the last brush I've got here is the contour brush, which will be great for the crease, but also it'll be perfect for contouring my nose. So, onto this giant bag of goodies. First things first, I can't even like find what I want. So the first thing I'm going to try is the Hydrating Under Eye Primer. So I squirted it out. I like the packaging. It's a nice little pump, so it's convenient and it's small. I think it'd be nice for travel. I did hear a lot of good things about this, so I'm really excited. But you can see I put it on the back of my hand. It feels like a lotion. It has a very gentle scent. Then the next thing I got is a waterproof shadow liner, and this is in taupe. Wow, it has this like giant warning on it. It's like, for external use only. I feel like this is a lie. Like taupe, I feel would have been like a darker color. I'm gonna zoom you in just a little bit so like everything's easier for you to see. But like I would think that taupe is a little darker of a color. Like this. This to me looks like a cream champagne-y color. I got these two Prism eyeshadow palettes just because I thought they would be pretty cool. But these are the eyeshadow colors. I don't know, I feel like they'd be cool for like winter and like going out in the fall. I think they have like these nice colors, so I'm going to swatch them for you. One second. Okay, so I swatched it, and let me tell you, the consistency of these is amazing. They're so pigmented, and I find that they're like super soft. Like, ready? I'm going to touch this one just because it's my favorite color in here. I'm going to touch it, and like look at that. It's so pretty and it's so soft. Like, it's amazing. So I'm really happy with these. I wasn't sure if I was going to like them. So here are the swatches, as you can see. I think they're really nice. They're actually, like, I feel like they're decent pigmentation. In general, by the way, it's like this row right here. And then now, my even more exciting purchase is the same exact palette. It's the Prism palette, except in the Naked version. I like this palette. I do. I'm going to show you guys again the swatches, I'm gonna have to stand up a little. The last color, this one right here specifically, I feel like it's a little darker than I expected it to be. The only sad thing is that all of them are kind of like a frosty kind of, they're not a shimmery one, they're like a little bit frosty. I like when I have a palette to have mattes and frosty colors, so this is probably not going to be like a palette that I'll take with me traveling. It's nice quality, I feel like if you're looking for something for school, you know, maybe like that'll be a good idea for you. The next thing I'm going to show you is actually their pressed mineral eyeshadows, and they come like this. So I am a big fan of their mineral eyeshadows. I have a lot of them in one of my drawers over there. I love them. They're so pigmented. They're just kind of messy to work with, and some of the colors are kind of awkward that when I work with them, I'm just like, you know. So these are the pressed version of them. So it's the same price, it's just instead of getting like the messy mineral, like kind of pigment like thing, you get it pressed. So I got 3 of the colors because I wanted to compare them to see how well they work, you know, if I like them better. I do like the packaging, it's very nice and sleek. So this first one is called Miss Popular, and I think this was the one that I was most excited for. I actually went ahead, oh my god, they're so smooth. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, they're so soft and so buttery. Wow. Whoa. So they don't get a little chalky. Of course, I was like pressing into it, but wow. Okay, I'm going to swatch that. I'm so excited to see what it looks like. Wow. So what's really cool is from an angle it looks matte, but from the other side it looks like a frost. One is actually called What's Your Name? I wish they wrote the names of these a little bigger because it's so painful to like try to read these. Okay, so this one's a little bit of like a similar color, but let me swatch it. This one's not as buttery. It's more silky. Does that make sense? The other one was a lot more like buttery. Okay. And this one doesn't swatch as well. It's kind of faded. This would be a great color for like blending your crease out. And then the next color I decided to get was Forest Frolic because the swatches of it were really cool. At first I thought it was just black, but I think, I just got my nail in it. I think it's just like a charcoal gray, actually. I think I was excited for nothing. Again, sort of faded. It is a nice swatch. I was kind of expecting it to be more pigmented, but again, it's a mineral product pressed. So out of these 3, I'd probably say Miss Popular is my favorite. So the next 6 things I got were actually their long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows, and I think these are all the colors. I don't really remember, but I'm really, really excited for them. Annoying about these, the first thing that I noticed, the name of the color is not on here. Nowhere to be found. So when I do tutorials, I'll be like, the gold long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow. They're like, that's so annoying. So let me quickly just go through all this for you. The silver one is called Celebration. The gold one is called Toast. It's like a pinky, kind of pinky mauve. It's called Soiree. Soiree, S-O-I-R-E-E, Soiree. Then the purple one is called Festivity. And what color is this? Gala. It's like a dark brown, I think. And then the last one is this gray. It's called, wait, that's called Party. I think I said that already, right? I'm losing it. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna swatch these really quick because, yeah, but wait, let me see. I want to be like on camera when I swatch it. Okay, so it looks kind of like it has a little bit of product in here, and it's actually kind of lame. It looks kind of empty. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna touch it. Oh, they're like really, really soft. They're like a mousse consistency. Whoa, though, that swatch. I barely touched it. Oh my gosh. It's right there. That is awesome. Alright, so I swatched them and oh wow, the swatches are kind of off because I didn't realize when you turn your hand, like it moves. So I'm gonna like hold my hand like this. Or I'm gonna stand right here. So this is what the swatches look like. This is the silver one, the gold one. This is Soiree. I probably like it the best. But what's weird is when I was touching it in the container, it was the softest one out of all of them. So like my finger literally sunk down into it. So I'd be careful. I don't know if like the formula is different for that one, but I definitely do like it with the color. I don't know. The silver one obviously has silver specks. The gold one obviously has gold specks. And then I feel like this one has silver specks in it, so it's kind of unique. The purple one has silver specks. I like that one a lot too. The brown one is silver, and the gunmetal color is again like a silver speck. So I think that's cool. Definitely interested in these. I want to see them more on like my eye and see how it works. Okay, so after like a billion hours, I finally opened them. So the blushes. I'm going to start with the pressed ones first because they kind of intrigue me. The first one I'm going to show you is Sweet Retreat. It's the nice light one. It looks gorgeous. It reminds me of something I would wear. It looks actually more peachy than pink. On camera it looks a little bit more pink. But it's a very light peach color. And again, they're very, very smooth. Amazing. Buttery texture. Fabulous. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to swatch them here. So first one, I don't know if you guys can see it, but definitely a beautiful color. I think this would be a nice, like, for like a date or something. A very light color, but it definitely would give you a little bit of a, you know, boop. Next one is called Cabo Cabana, and this one I'm not so excited for. It has gold specks in it, and whenever anything has gold specks, just as I expected, it's not as buttery, but it is still buttery. Does that make sense? Anywho's, I'm going to swatch it right below there. And you can see it's a little bit more peachy. This one's more pink for it, but this is definitely a generic, what I would call a peach. Now, if I were to put these next to each other, this is definitely a little bit more pink. Now that I look at them next to each other, this looks like a pink. But when I was just looking at it myself, it looked like a light peachy pink. So this is like, Cabo Cabana is definitely a peach, and this one's a light pink. But yeah. Next one is called Jet Setter, and I think this is my favorite one. It reminds me of their Mellow Mauve, which is from their studio line, and I am obsessed with that color. It's like my favorite one for everything. So let's see. That's a beautiful swatch. That looks great. I definitely like it. I don't know what I would call that. It's not really, I don't know. It is definitely a mauvey pink. So I like that one a lot. Wanderlust reminds me of Berry Mary from their studio line, and it just doesn't have the sparkle in it. It's more of a matte, which is exactly what I'm looking for. This Wanderlust is probably going to be my favorite for the winter. Wait, is there any specks in there? No, it looks a little bit frosty, but I think it's a matte. Oh, this one's beautiful. That looks great. That's going to be my winter and fall blush right here. So I really like this one, actually. It's my favorite Wanderlust out of all of them. I think I would be wearing this the most. So overall, I like them all. I just personally probably won't take the peach one if I were to purchase it again. Probably wouldn't buy that peach one just for the sake of, I don't like those glitters in them, but they're not very prominent. You know, when I swatched it, I don't see them. I see them in the packaging, but I don't see them. I might see like, actually no, I do see a little bit of the gold specks there, but yeah. If you're looking for a matte one, all the other ones besides Cabo Cabana are matte. The Cabo Cabana has a little bit of a shimmer to it. Now, the two blush palettes I got was light and dark. Those are the only two available. What I think is really cool, I haven't opened them yet. Wait, ready? Oh, that's amazing! Sorry, I didn't want to blind you. Wow. Wow. Okay, so there's definitely a bronzer in here. It looks like it's a bronzer and 3 blushes. So I'm going to swatch them. I don't think they have names, so I'm going to take this light pink one first. They're just as buttery as the mineral ones, actually. That's more of like a, I would call that a Hello Kitty pink. Hello Kitty pink? Does that look like a Hello Kitty pink? And by the way, that's the swatch we just did. It's not a bruise. Don't get scared. But I like that one. It's probably a little too bright for me, so I'd probably wear that in like the spring. But it's definitely interesting. Now the one right underneath it is going to go right there. And it's definitely a little bit more bright. Definitely another bright pink. I don't know how I feel about that one either. This one right here has a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but again, the same thing as the Cabo Cabana. It has that little weird shimmer in it where like I can see gold specks, but when I swatch it, it doesn't have gold specks. Like, where does it go? So right here, This one's more of a peachy, bright color, but they're very bright. I think that the light palette, if you're planning on getting this, it would be perfect for like spring and summer. I think it would be great. But yeah, let's see what this bronzer color looks like. So that's nice. It looks a little orangey to me in person. Like, I put it on my elbow. It's like the worst place you could possibly do that. By the way, it seems like these come out and you can replace them and move them out, because they come out like there's a little box thing. I don't want to break anything. Now the dark one, again, I just didn't open it yet. Oh, that's gorgeous. So this one doesn't have a bronzer in it, so that's probably just like a nice bronzed color blush. Again, this one has that weird speck color in this color. I don't like those gold specks. They ruin everything for me. Okay, so we're going to swatch this one now. I think I ran out of space on my arm. We're going to swatch them here, okay? Does that sound like a plan? Or should I do them like on my face? Okay, we're going to take this one first, which I'm really excited for because it looks like my normal, like, blush color, but better. Let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna swatch it right here, actually. This seems like the right place to swatch it. That is gorgeous. I am obsessed with that color. Compared to all of these, I think I would... It's a little bit more pink than this one right here from the mineral line. I like this one a lot. It's actually gonna be my favorite color out of them. I think that'd be gorgeous. I would like put it on, but I can't find a brush next to me. Now I'm gonna go to this one below it again. This one has that weird gold specks. Not really excited for it. It's really red. It looks really red. Wow, that is very pigmented. Very kind of like bold, dark color. Now we're gonna go over here. We're going to swatch that. That's a little bit more pink, but it's again the very dark colors. This one's nice too. This one's more of a red, this one's peach, and this one's definitely a pink for you. And then the last color is this like dark brown berry color. Wow, that one's nice. So those are the four colors. This one's the dark and this one's the light, and you can see the comparison next to one another. This one's definitely a lot more pink, a lot more, they kind of on camera blend in and those three colors look the same. They're barely different. On here they definitely, you can see a difference, but I think that you get more of a variety with this one. This is what they look like right here. Very nice, not orangey at all. Wow, I just took a moment to look at my hand. I'm gonna go grocery shopping like this later. So the first one I have is Baked Peach, and I think that this one, I actually put it onto my cheeks just now while I was swatching it with a brush. By the way, whenever you put a brush into here, I was using the Sigma large angled contour brush, the F40. It got all powdery a little bit, so I would say like e.l.f. sometimes does have that problem, so be careful, it does get a little messy. But this is the first one right there. Do you see it? It's right there, and it's on my cheeks right now. I don't know, I don't see like a real glow on it, but it's definitely frosty. It's not like a matte. It has a little bit of a frost, and I wouldn't call this a bronzer. I don't know why they call it a bronzer. Like, that's not a bronzer. So if you're looking for like an all-over kind of shiny product, that's what this is. It's not for contouring, but you know, bronzers aren't always meant to be used for contouring, and you can also use them as like a blush color. So yeah. Next one is called Tan Toffee. This is the one that I just put onto my cheeks right now. I was wearing Tarte's Amazonian Clay Park Ave Princess, but I decided to put this on top of it. Again, use the same brush. It was the E40, no, the F40. Very nice color. I'm probably going to be using this one the most because it's a very light brown, not orangey at all, the perfect, you know, color for somebody who's pale like me. I think this is nice. It doesn't give you any problems, and contouring works nicely with it. It's a matte, so it gives a nice kind of sculpted look, and I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of really what I'm looking for when I use a bronzer. I don't like to really put it all over my face. I'm not really about that life, but when it's matte and it's like a nice taupey gray kind of color, I like it. It gives a nice illusion, so yeah. The next one is called Beach Bronze, and this one actually scared me a little bit. It's the darkest one, and I probably wouldn't be using this in the winter. It's a little bit more of a frosty color. Yeah, it is a little bit frosty. It's the one right here, the third one, and you can see again, not orange, very nice color. I could still probably pull this off. Let's see. See, the moment you put a brush in there, you see what happens? Yeah, you see, it's really dark for me. I would probably use that more in the summer than I would in the winter. I need to clean this brush off. So for me, that is too dark. But if you are a little tanner than me, or even a lot tanner than me, it would work for you. Actually, a lot better than me. So, yeah, take that into consideration. And then the last one is called Caramel Cabana. It's a little bit more of a warm brown compared to all the other ones. I feel like the other ones all look kind of like gray, but this one's very like warm compared to the other ones. It's not orangey, but it's definitely warm, and it does have a little bit of frost to it. Not really. Most of these look matte. They look matte in the swatch. When you first put it on your finger, it does look a little frosty, and in the packaging it looks frosty. But that's the color, so yeah. For me, probably I have brush things all over me. My favorite one is definitely Tan Toffee for me. It'll work best for me, but yeah, definitely very interested in trying those out, so you'll probably see those coming up in tutorials. Next thing I have is the smudge pots from their other line, so I'm going to go ahead and open them again and swatch them because this packaging is impossible to open. I don't understand. Alright, so I got them out, and this is what they look like. They're smudge pots. They are supposedly similar to the Maybelline color tattoos. Are they called color tattoos? Hold that thought. They are called color tattoos, so these things are supposedly comparable to these. Now, the packaging is definitely a little different, so the smaller, like, little opening is definitely an inconvenience for me. I don't like that. I like to be able to stick my finger into the pot, and when I can't do that, I have to use a brush, and that upsets me, and I have something on my lip. But apparently the formula is awesome, so let me go ahead and swatch them for you. Alright, so my battery is running low, and so is my memory, so I'm going to go really, really quickly with this. So I got the swatches right here. I'm actually hoping that they're focused enough for you guys to see. You just adjust it. I think that's supposed to be good. So anyways, these are the colors. My favorites are the ones that are at the end from here to here, starting with Cruisin' Chic, then Ocean Bound, Poppin' Party, Brownie Points, and the gray one, Hit the Town. They look nice, and they're supposed to be used as eyeshadows and eyeliners, but the light ones seem to just fade. They're not very good. They could be used as bases, but I definitely am a lot more interested in these deep colored ones. If you'd like more of a review, ask me. I can definitely do one later for you. But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say about these. So the last thing I swatched, 4 things right here, are the e.l.f. Mineral Shadows. I got Innocent, Elegant, Natural, and Trendy, and they go in order. So very light colors. I just wanted to get them. They're kind of old already, so no use talking. I like them all, so yeah. But I'm out of memories, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Comment below if you want to see any reviews. Bye!